All right, welcome to this class, and I am so glad that we are doing this. So this is a recording of our digital marketing class, and I welcome you once again. My name is Oke Aribi, and I will be your facilitator in this session. So if you've been in two of the previous classes, we talked about digital marketing, we talked about what it is about, and now we want to pay attention to one of the components of digital marketing, one of the aspects of digital marketing, which is email marketing. And I have picked a particular email marketing software or platform, if you choose, that people use to run their businesses. And why do you need email marketing? From the previous training, we saw that you use email marketing to build brand loyalty. You use email marketing to nurture your online clients. You use email marketing to keep your clients up to date as to what is happening in your business. So sending emails to your target audience, it keeps them in the loop of what is happening in your business, and it creates an avenue for there to be a two-way interaction between the client and the business. So I've chosen Mailchimp email marketing because Mailchimp is very easy to use, and as a new business you can use the free version. The free version is very effective. It gives you room to send emails to 2,000 people, 2,000 emails. It gives you room to create beautiful newsletter templates. So before you can go on to the paid version, which has a lot more features, which will be beneficial to your business. But it's about, I think, about $30, and we know what the exchange rate is saying at the moment. So for a new business or even an existing business, the free version of Mailchimp is perfect. It's excellent to do the work, to get the work done. So let us move on. So this training, at the end of this training, I hope that you are able to set up your own Mailchimp email marketing account and begin to use it in your business. Or if you want to do it for clients, you begin to charge them to manage their email marketing. So let's move on. So I defined here that Mailchimp is an all-in-one marketing platform that helps you manage and talk to your clients, as I said earlier, your customers, and other interested parties. Mailchimp's approach to marketing focuses on healthy contact management practices, beautifully designed campaigns, and powerful data analysis. The data analysis you can get somewhat on the free version, but not very intensive. But if you want to really go by your data analysis and use it to drive your business, you will need to go on the paid version. Next slide. So email marketing is the act of sending a commercial message typically to a group of people using email in the broadest sense. Every email sent to a potential or current customer could be considered email marketing. It usually involves using email to send advertisements, request business, or solicit sales or donations, and is meant to build loyalty, trust, and brand awareness, as I said earlier. So your email marketing is towards to build loyalty for your customers to be loyal to you because you are constantly communicating with them. You could do your email marketing once a week or maybe twice a month, but it contains information that your target audience wants. So it builds loyalty, builds trust. They can trust you. You talk to them regularly. They get to know you. They get to like you. And as we said earlier, people buy from brands they know, they like, and they trust. And this is one way to do that. And then email marketing also helps with brand awareness. So if peradventure you send an email to a client, to one of your target audience, and it contains information that is really, really valuable, that client would forward it to their friends and all of that. So it helps with brand awareness. Now, overview of the training. So basically, at the end of the training, this is what I'll be going through. One, I want to teach you how to set up your Mailchimp account. I want to teach you how to set up your audience, how to import contacts or add subscribers manually. I want to teach you how to tag your audience. I want to teach you how to customize your sign-up form. Sign-up forms they are forms that you use in collecting emails, the names and the emails of target audiences. I always tell people that it is best you build your email from scratch instead of buying emails, because when you buy emails and you import to Mailchimp, and if most of the emails are emails that are not existing, you have a high bounce rate, and if it continues over time, Mailchimp can just block your account. So building sign-up forms is a way of collecting forms that people would fill, so that you collect their email and their names. And you could, if you have a website, you could actually build the sign up form and embed it in your website. So when you direct traffic to your website, you could just collect their names and emails, especially if you're giving them a freebie. That's when it works. So when you're giving them something, they give you their email and their names in return for the free thing you're giving them. I'll be teaching you how to create a template. I'll be teaching you how to create a regular email campaign, and I'll also be teaching you how to view your campaign report and analytics. So just stick around, pay attention, get water, get a hot drink, your diary and paper as you dive in. It's not that hard, it's very easy, and I'll walk you through the process. And please be free to send me your questions at the end of the day if you have any. So, setting up your account. When you sign up for a Mailchimp account, you'll see a page like this one, the one that says the Welcome to Mailchimp on the side, where you'll enter your name and your email address. An activation email will now be sent to your email. So make sure that the email you use is an active email. If it's an email that you've forgotten, you don't use anymore, it will not help you because you need to verify to be able to activate your Mailchimp account. So an activation email will be sent to your email. Then when you click the link, your account is activated. Then you input your profile details such as your website, your physical address, all your social media accounts. You connect it to Mailchimp, because there's a portion of your newsletter that will have your social media accounts that when people click on it, you take them directly to your social media accounts. And then if you sell products online, you have the option to connect your store to Mailchimp. Amazing, right? So you could actually connect your store to your Mailchimp account. Then number 2, now how do you set up your audience? So audience is a place, it is on the dashboard. I've put a screenshot here so you see the audience, and it's a place where you store all your contacts and subscribers. So the first thing is to go to manage contact. It's going to be on your dashboard. So by the time you've activated your account, it will take you to the dashboard area where you see a lot of how do I call it? A lot of buttons. So one of the buttons there is manage contact. So you go to manage contact, then you choose what action you want to take. It's either you want to upload a CSV file of your contact, or you want to add manually your subscriber one-on-one. Now, it is important that when you're collecting when you want to import a contact, is on an Excel sheet, and then you now save your Excel sheet as a CSV file, because it will not upload an XXLS file. No, it won't upload your Excel sheet in that format. You have to convert it to CSV file. And how do you do that? You go to your save as on your Excel, and then there's that CSV comma. That is the one you use. So you save your file as that. That is what you would upload into your Mailchimp contact. So, and then the other option of adding a subscriber manually is that you'll be adding their names and all their details one by one. That is harder. So when you have your Excel sheet, you have your name, you have the email, all of the sheet. So Mailchimp, it just pulls everything at once. So if you have 2000, which is the limit for the free version, it just upload everything. Instead of you typing 2000 names and 2000 emails, that could be very rigorous. So I would advise you to go the route of uploading your CSV file. Then Mailchimp was designed to have only one audience, except you upgrade, where you can have as many lists as possible. So for the free version, you could just have one audience. Yes, I've tried to manipulate my way around it. So the other way you could do that is to tag or to segment your audience. That's the only way you can differentiate. But having different audience, it was when Mailchimp just started about 7 years ago that you could have, they're just new in the market. So then you could have different segments. Like you could have a list you got from maybe church, so you have church audience separately. You could have a list that you got from your office. You could save it differently. Then when you want to send emails, you could choose the audience you wanted to send it to. But now that is only available on the paid version. On the free version, it's just one audience, and the only way you can differentiate them is by segmenting or tagging them. We'll get to that later. Okay, so there are a number of helpful audience management tools that you can use to organize and separate your contacts. I've mentioned that tagging them and segmenting them is a way of organizing and separating contacts so that your email marketing strategy is effective. Now, how do you customize your sign-up form? This class normally I always take, or this training basically, I take it on site, so that because everybody will have to open up their computer and do it as live, so that I get to see where they have issues. I get to walk them through the process. But you would get it, and then you could always ask me questions and I would answer it. So how do you customize your sign-up form? As I said earlier, your sign-up form is a form that you use in getting the names and the emails of people. And I'm sure you'd have filled a lot of sign-up forms yourself. Maybe you saw one free offer or one discount from one company, and then in order for you to access that freebie, you are asked to drop your name and your email. on something like this, you know. So sign up forms are used to build your list. You can have this form embedded in your website, or you can have it on your social media handles. Or you can have it on your social media handles. The best way it works is if you are offering a free resource, as I said earlier, that your audience wants, then you can get them to drop their names and email. You can't just bombard people to drop their names and names and emails, because people don't want to be disturbed. But when you offer them something and they really want the something, they are willing, instead of paying money, they will definitely give you their names and their emails for free. So if you want to build a list, that is another kettle of fish altogether, but it's a very easy process. It's just to work on your high value offer. It's something that your audience really wants. You work on it. It might be an ebook, it might be a checklist, it might be a masterclass, a free masterclass, maybe 30 minutes, like something like this now. So if I wanted to build a list with this, I could just put this and say free masterclass for Mailchimp email marketing. But in order for people to access this, I would collect their names and their emails, because I know that these guys are interested in email marketing. So when I collect their names and emails, I will now have an audience that are interested in any information or any content that has to do with email marketing and digital, actually. So that's how to build your list. So to design this form, you go to sign up button. You see your sign up button on the dashboard. So everything is on the dashboard in Mailchimp. And from there we begin. So I took a screenshot of it right here. So to customize your sign up form, you follow these steps. Number one, navigate to the audience tab. Then if you have more than one audience, but for the freebie, it's just one audience, you click to the current audience, drop down and choose the one you want to work with. If you're on the free version, it's just going to be one audience. Then you click manage audience. And then when you click the manage audience, a drop down would you see a drop down, and then you choose sign up forms. Then from the sign up forms, you also select, there'll be a drop down, you select form builder, and then you click the forms and response emails from the drop down menu and choose which form you want to edit. So there will be different templates of forms you can use. So you pick one and then you edit it to your taste. It's actually very simple. But at the end of the day, you should have something like what you see on the right. So this is one that I created. All right, let's move on to the next. Now, how do you create your template, your newsletter template? I'm sure you'd have received a lot of newsletters. I don't know if Visonet sends newsletters at the moment, but then if you receive from them, yes. So I want to teach you the method of creating your template for your newsletter. So when you want to craft your first campaign, a campaign is a message that you share through email, ads, or other channels. In Mailchimp, most users start with a regular email campaign. To get started on a regular email campaign, you follow these steps. One, when you're starting as a business, I always like to start with an introductory campaign. So let people get to know you. So fine, you have collected their emails, you've collected their names. So the first thing they should receive from you is, hello, my name is this, and I would love to thank you for opting to join our list. Thank you for giving us our names, and I hope that the content that you received is valuable. I am here to answer questions if you have any. And then you can move on to introduce what you're about, what you do. It's very important that in your emails, you don't sound robotic, you don't sound too strict. Be free. Let people feel you through your emails. Let people connect with you through your email. So be as original, be as authentic as possible in your email writing. So when you're on your dashboard again, you see the create button. When you click the create button, you see a drop down, and on the drop down, email is one of them. On the drop down, you also have landing pages. If you want to create a landing page, Mailchimp is a great tool for creating landing pages. You also have creating events. I think there are other options on the drop down, but now we want to send an email, so we choose the email option. And then number two, you enter a campaign name and you click begin. So after clicking the create button and then you choose your email, then you now enter the campaign name. What do you want to name your campaign? You could name it introduction to your business name, and in this your campaign name, you're the only one that will see it. It's actually how you're able to keep track of what you've been sending to people. The campaign name will not be seen by your target audience. There's still a later part where you have the subject of the mail. That's what your target audience would see, but your campaign name is what should help you save your campaign so that you know, okay, this is this and this is what I've sent to my target audience. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, let me just stay briefly on this. So I've gone through how you enter, how you create your campaign name, how you create your first newsletter, and this is a screenshot of, by the time you have created your campaign, all of that, you now get to the place where you choose a template. There are different templates that you can choose from. I hope that after this training you're able to practice, because the training is not us downloading everything. It's us telling you what everything is, then you're going to practice these things. Because if we download everything here for you, there's no room for you, or there's no need for you to check anything out. But I've done the bits that should get you in the motion, and then move you to ask questions so that we can now go deeper, and then you can learn. All right, let's go to the next slide. Next slide is talking about how to view your campaign report and analytics. So after you have successfully sent your first email, Mailchimp provides the campaign, the reporting, and the analytics section, where you can, from there, you can tell how many people opened, how many people got your email, first and foremost. So from there, you can tell you those emails that are old, that are not working. You know, there are some people that probably they give you their office emails and they've left the office, so those emails are not valid anymore. Mailchimp is able to fish those emails out, that, oh, these ones are not existing anymore. They are called bounce emails, and Mailchimp will help you clear them. So they pick those out. So they tell you how many people received your emails, and then they tell you how many people opened your emails. And it tells you, it even breaks it down to how many people, how many times those people opened your emails. So from there, you can actually now pick these emails. Like I sent an email newsletter, and I saw that somebody opened it like 12 times. Ah, wow. So that person is a lead, and a lead is somebody that is interested in your business. So I'll just take that person's email and now send them my next email, because I've, for someone to open an email 12 times, and definitely there's something ministering to you in that email. So I'm going to follow up on that person and send them subsequent emails. So the other people that didn't get to open, okay, I could just send them emails from time to time, but I would focus more on those that open my emails, because I know that they are interested in what I have to offer. All right, so let's go back to how to view your reports and your analytics. So tracking your audience engagement is key to the success of all campaigns. That's true, because you're able to know what campaigns even perform better. You're able to know the kind of content that people like, because the more opens you have and the more click-throughs. That's something I forgot to mention. So Mailchimp also records those that clicked through. Probably you have a portion of your email that has click, especially your social media handles that are connected to your email. So to tell you the number of people that click through in your, from your newsletter to go to other places. So from there, you can provide more of what your contacts want and less of what they don't want. From your report, you can see how many contacts opened, clicked, or unsubscribed. Yes, so some people will unsubscribe because they don't like to see emails, too much emails. I've actually had to subscribe from a number of emails recently because my inbox is just always full. And you can also get all of this information right from your dashboard. Your dashboard is the engine room of your email marketing platform. Now on the dashboard you see reports, so you click reports for more detailed information, and then you can download your report, you can share your report, you can print your reports, you can do a lot of things with your reports. Mailchimp's open and click tracking data tells you how many people looked at your campaign and clicked through, as I've earlier mentioned. So when people click open, then how many people click maybe your website address, if you have it on your newsletter, if you have the button that clicks to your website, takes you to your website, it will show you all of that. Mailchimp is a very, very, very powerful tool if you use it, well, if you nurture it, if you use it well. It's a very, 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 very powerful tool for any business. Now let's go to how to create a landing page. This is very interesting. A landing page can, for me, I describe it as a one-page website. So if you're a new business and you cannot afford to create your website, you could have a landing page. You could have a landing page that could help you house all of your information in one place. So here I said that a landing page, sometimes known as a capture page or a destination page, is a single web page that appears in response to clicking on a search engine. Oh, sorry for that transmission, breaking transmission. As I repeat myself, a landing page, sometimes known as a capture page or a destination page, is a single web page that appears in response to clicking on a search engine optimized search result or an online advertisement. So if you run an ad on social media or on Google, when you tell people to learn more, you'll probably direct them to a landing page where it tells us more of what that offer is, more of what your ad is all about. The landing page will usually display directed sales copy that is a logical extension of the advertisements. Okay, so when you run ads, you have most times people say learn more. To learn more, click. So when you click, you take them to the landing page. So the landing page has displayed. If you are selling something, it probably you have a displayed display of the things you're selling with more details of what that product is, as we have said that here, that the landing page will usually display directed sales copy that is a logical extension of the advertisement, tells us more of the advert you're running. Search result and link. The landing pages are used for lead generation. So from the landing page, you can have your sign-up forms on the landing page. So you have run an advert to train people, for instance, and then they go to the landing page and and in the landing page they see what the training is all about, what they hope to get at the end of the training, and then from that they are able to also drop their names and their emails if they want access to that training. So your sign up forms most times is always on your landing page, and from there you are able to get your leads for that training. Then the actions that a visitor takes on the landing page is what determines an advertiser's conversion rate. Let me take that again. The actions that a visitor takes on the landing page is what determines an advertiser's conversion rate. Basically, what that means is when they drop on the landing page is where they're supposed to have a sign up form. Once they fill that sign up form, you know that okay, yes, you have had a conversion which you're able to monitor, able to track how many people drop their names, how many people are interested, and how many people will be getting access to that free training. So that is it. Basically, a landing page creation. I wish I was in class so that we'll go through the step by step way of creating a landing page. Hopefully, maybe in the next class we'll do, if it's on, I create an on-site so that we're able to go through the process of creating a landing page. Now, a blog. A blog is I categorize it under content marketing. So email newsletters can be linked to a blog with more insights and information. So your email newsletters, you could actually have the content in your email newsletters on your blog. And your email newsletters should be short. From our content creation class, we said that when we are sending emails, sending messages, it should be short and precise. So you could have an email newsletter that will just tell us the integrity of what you have to offer. They now direct us. You embed the link of your blog that will take us to your blog where we can now read the full story of all you have to say. Okay, so this is a newspaper online website newspaper company I worked with. So that's why I used their GWG. So blog page to DWG's website to give interested parties access to more information. So on the newsletter that we are creating that day in class, we put the link to the blog page into the newsletter so that from there people are able to go to the blog. From there people are able to also go from the blog. They can also go to the website of the company to get detailed information. So email marketing is a very, 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 very powerful tool. It's a powerful tool that businesses can use to get more business, to keep in touch with their prospective clients, and to build brand loyalty. So thank you very much for this class. We said this class will be 30 minutes. I think I did it in less than that. So it will give you time to go over what you have said again and then to jot your questions. So I'll be looking forward to having your questions on the group. Thank you very much and do have a lovely day. Bye-bye.